here. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about a few points to starting a new business or starting a small business or medium size. My audience is emerging and small businesses. That's why I always focus on really small businesses and the emerging businesses. First, we're going to talk about smart budgeting for business growth. We want to budget that way. We're not spending all of our money growing the business or starting the business. We don't want to spend our money on advertising and marketing at the very beginning stage. Effective budgeting is the backbone of a successful business. We want to stay financially healthy. We want to track our expenses, our revenue, regular review of our financial reports, setting clear financial goals, both short and long term, regardless of how small the business is. You want to set both short and long term. You want to manage your cash flow. You want to separate your personal account from your business account. It's about $25, $30 to open a business account. You can separate your business account from your personal account. That way, it's easy for you to keep track at the end of the year. Always have an emergency fund. Use a budgeting software or you can use a spreadsheet. Just try to streamline your financial planning. I mean, this is something you already do with your personal income and budgeting, your utilities, grocery, and all of that. We already have those monthly budgets. So you're just applying that to your business. Or your personal, if you don't have a business and you're just trying to budget your personal allowance or salary, you can do that. Another area is mastering time management. When starting a business, we want to master our time management. I did talk about that a few weeks or a couple of videos ago, talking about how when you're starting a business, what you have a lot of is time. You have more time than money. So you find yourself spending so much time doing all the work because you are the CEO and the manager and the administrator and the assistant manager and all of that. You are the only one doing all of those things. So you want to make sure that you're using your time wisely and you're being productive. Time is money. Efficient time management leads to increased productivity. Be careful with that word busy. I'm busy, I'm busy. What are you doing? I'm busy, I'm busy. Busy doing what? Whatever you're busy doing should be something productive you're doing. Prioritizing tasks, setting clear deadlines, reminders, alarm, eliminating distractions. We want to reduce interruptions for better focus. Procrastinating, let's not procrastinate. Let's have one goal for the week. I used to have a long to-do list. And the longer the list is, the harder it is to meet. So instead of trying to have 5 tasks done today, I plan it out for the week. I have it on my Google Calendar saying, first week of January, I'm going to take care of this and that, or just one particular goal. So I know it's more realistic and not trying to do everything at once, just little by little. So I may have the entire goal for the month and just split it up, saying one item a week or a couple of items a week instead of 5 items a day, you know. Using productivity tools, apps that can help you with alarms. I mentioned alarms earlier on, the reminder app, you can use that. Another thing that will help is handle one task. Like I said, handle one task at a time. Don't try to do everything at once. You're going to get tired and you're going to burn yourself out. I don't try to do everything at once. I'm still getting used to delegating. Delegating is something I struggled with because I don't know if you heard the saying, if you want something done and done well, do it yourself. So that mentality of I want it done perfectly, so I'd rather do it myself than asking for help is something that I have tried to do without or try not to do so much of it at work or in the workplace just so I'm not so tired and exhausted. I try not to do everything at the same time or try to do everything by myself, rather. Instead, getting help and having someone help me. But I am so used to, if I want this done perfectly, I cannot delegate this. I have to do it myself. And then I find out I'm tired, I'm exhausted. We don't want to do that. Let's have a habit of delegating our task. Next is healthy living. That's why this channel, in as much as we're focusing on businesses and organization and the day-to-day operation of your business and making sure the culture of your organization is something your staff understands and they both align, the culture of the organization and your goals for your staff, they both align. We want to make sure that it's a healthy environment. That's why healthiness, healthy living, and wellness is a big part of this channel. It's a big part of this plan or this program. We can't leave wellness and healthy living out of it because if I'm not healthy and well, I can't function at work. I have to make sure I'm healthy, I'm eating properly, I'm waking up on time, getting to work on time, and I'm not exhausted because if I'm exhausted, then again, I can't be productive in the workplace. That's why we're going to be talking more about wellness and healthy living in the workplace. You'll be successful when you feel better at work. You eat better, you feel better. You would be more productive. Now we're going to talk about, we did talk about getting enough sleep, prioritizing mental health. We want to reduce stress through mindfulness and breaks. Take plenty of breaks. Be mindful of the things you do or the things you expose yourself to. I think we talked about that in previous video as well. Don't expose yourself to something that's going to stress you out. Don't expose your mind to something that will give you a lot to think about. Try not to do that. Stay active, eat healthy, prioritize your health, and get plenty of sleep. Prioritizing your health, eating healthy does not mean you're going to live till you're 100. It doesn't mean you're going to live a long life. It just means eating good food or healthy food. You know, food is it's medicine to our body. It fuels our body. So we want to be careful what we're eating and how we feel when we eat the things we eat. So be careful of that and let's eat healthy and live healthy. That's why the wellness part goes hand in hand in the workplace. We want healthy staff, you know, we want healthy staff in the workplace. And food makes us feel bad or feel good. Managing your time, 5 minutes stretching, taking breaks at work. Don't sit on the chair all day without taking any breaks. Take some time for yourself and relax. Plan your day ahead. And that way you're not rushing, you're not stressed out, have an agenda. Declutter your space. The more clutter you have around you, the more stressed out you feel. Yes. The less clutter you have around you, the more um, better you feel. I do not like clutter. I do not thrive in a disorganized space. I do not. If my office is messy, I will not be productive. I have to take care of it before I do anything else. So you want to declutter and make sure that your space is free of any clutter. That way you're calm, you're relaxed, and you can be productive. Declutter your space. Adjust your plans. And lastly, the 2 minute rule. It helps tackle small tasks immediately. So do not procrastinate and you telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna check that email tomorrow, or I'm gonna take up that task or make that appointment. And at the end of the day, you haven't made the appointment, you haven't checked the email, you haven't returned the phone calls, And all of this is just piling up and piling up and piling up. At the end of the week, you don't know where to start because you did not take the time to take care of one item, instead of letting it just build up, build up, build up. Find and make a habit of taking care of things immediately. The email need to go out today. I need to put that on my calendar so I can make that phone call tomorrow. I have a meeting. I have to see a client at so time. I put that on my calendar because the moment you just let it sit there, you will lose track of your appointment. You will lose track of time. And before you know it, you're stressed, you're overwhelmed. Those little things is what makes you feel on the edge. So you don't want that. You just want to be relaxed, to be chilled. Because when you're relaxed, no stress, you'll be so productive at work. Your mind is clear, you can focus and get things done. So these were just a few points I wanted to bring up for work. A lot of things I say or I talk about, it's not just useful at work. You can use it at home. You can use it with your friends and loved ones, not just for your staff at work. It's useful. I do hope that you found value in today's content. And thank you for watching. You have a good day.